You need to find your passions in life. How many times have you heard that phrase before? I want to break down exactly what it means to find your passion in this video today, so you're very clear with how to do that. So make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video to find this industry secret. Let's get into it. What is up? Welcome back to the Sophisticated Man YouTube channel. I am Tino Regano, men's lifestyle coach. Make sure you hit subscribe and that notification bell for more men's improvement content. So to answer this age-old question, how do you find your passion in life? And this is something I talk about a lot on this channel. I tell you guys to follow your mission, follow your passions, focus on a goal, and work to improve yourself religiously every single day, even if it's very, very small steps. But how do you find it? What if you're in the place right now where you're like, Tino, I have absolutely no freaking clue what my passion is or what I can do to find it? What do I do? I'm gonna drop some truth on you. It's not something you just like pops up out of nowhere or you just discover one day. You find your passion by proactively taking action on something and moving towards a direction. So what do I mean in layman's terms is you don't just find your passion by like sitting on the couch or just hanging out on your porch sipping a beer and like, oh fuck, I found my passion that just came to me out of nowhere. That's not how it works. See, the way that I like to look at passion is something that you are really good at, something that can impact your life and other people's lives, and you find yourself like really becoming obsessed with it. That's the first thing you think of when you wake up. It's the last thing you think of before you go to bed. You are reading all these books about this certain subject. You're watching video after video about this subject. You're getting coaching and mentoring around this thing. That is healthy obsession with a passion. If you're not obsessed with it, then it's probably not your passion. But the important takeaway here is you have to be moving towards something, right? Like, you're not gonna figure this out by not doing anything. You probably didn't know what your favorite food was until you tried it. So literally, I just mean do the simple work that is in front of you. If you have zero idea, maybe you're in a 9-to-5 job right now, or maybe you're just graduating, you don't know exactly what you want to do, but you're in school or you're in a job right now. Just focus on that. But what I really want you to do is to follow your curiosities, because that is going to show you at least a hint of maybe what your passions lie in. So even if you're doing something you don't completely love, you don't feel like obsessed with, don't stop doing that altogether. Do that, but then on the side, maybe look into something else. Maybe look into writing, maybe look into creating music. Slowly get into different things that catch your interest. You're not gonna develop that momentum of truly finding that passion if you're sitting in stagnation, not doing anything. That is the main point I want you to take away from this video. You don't just find your passion out of like happenstance. It comes from you taking action, even on things that might not be the exact passion that you want. When I was in my 9-to-5, I knew that that wasn't my passion. I knew I didn't want to sell suits or, you know, sell Nike shoes for a living. That wasn't my passion, but I stayed on that course anyway, because ultimately that path led me into what I'm doing now, making videos and coaching men to be the strongest versions of themselves. Like, I kept going, I kept pursuing these different things, even though what was in front of me wasn't maybe the final destination. You will eventually find it once you stay on that course of taking action. When in doubt, take action, bro. That is always gonna lead you on the path of clarity. I always say this analogy too, like, imagine you're walking down a path, you're not gonna know where to go until you start walking that path. Like most people, and I've been here too, you wanna figure out everything. You wanna know all the answers, you wanna know the clear path before you get started. Well, life just doesn't work like that. In my experience, I found that clarity, that certainty, and that confidence comes from after going down a certain path, after having some experience taking action in something. Then you're clear with the answers. Then you know what the next step is. So let's say you're doing something, you're working a 9-to-5, you're doing something that maybe isn't your actual passion, but it's something that is very much in front of you right now. Then you discover lifting weights. Then you start going again and again and again. You don't love it right away, but you build a passion around it. And that's another point. Your passion isn't just gonna happen after a week week, or maybe even a month of doing the activity. It comes after repetition and repetition until eventually you're like, I actually fucking love this. I want more of this. Let's continue to do this. So find what that is for you. It could be anything. Like I said, it could be cooking, it could be painting, it could be making music, it could be something that is not even creative endeavor. But whatever it is, you'll know it when you find it. When you start to, again, think about it obsessively, and it's always on your mind, and you always want to, you just feel the natural urge to get better at it. Not because somebody told you to do it. You know, your gut is telling you, like, this is something I want to do. It might not be something that's going to make you a ton of money at once. It might not be something that is even a career path. It might not even actually be your purpose in life. You could be passionate about something, but that doesn't necessarily mean that is your purpose in life. I could talk about purpose in a whole separate video, but your mission doesn't necessarily have to be your passion. Your passion is just stuff that lights you up, that makes you feel just alive, fulfilled, and just super confident in what you're doing. Man, if you're watching this video, I guarantee you have a passion. You just haven't discovered it yet, because you're probably not taking the right types of action. Just stay on the path that you're currently walking and follow your curiosities. You know, we all want to have amazing, fulfilling, attractive lifestyles, but the problem is a lot of us don't take the chances or follow our curiosities to pursue things that we might be really passionate in. You're not gonna know by just sitting there and thinking about it. Take the action and then you'll get your answer. If it's not something you're passionate in, then move on to something else. I know it sounds kind of cliched, but you really will know when you found it. It will be a passion once you start building and acting on it to be that passion. Do you understand how that works? Incredibly important for men to just be passionate individuals. Again, it doesn't have to be your purpose in life. It doesn't even have to be your career, you know, what you do and how you make money. It's just something that fills you up inside, that makes you feel complete. You don't need anything else. You have your passions. You have the things that you just pour your heart and soul into, like me making these videos, like me coaching my clients. That is a passion, but it also happens to be my purpose, and also happens to be something that will eventually make me some income and be a career for. So I kind of got lucky. I hit the jackpot essentially and found all three in one or two things. It can be like that for you. It absolutely can be, but it doesn't have to. When in doubt, man, just take action, and I promise you, eventually you will come across something that you are passionate in. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below. What do you think about this? Did this give you value? Let me know what you learned down in the comment section, and let me know what topics and subjects you want me to cover more of on this channel moving forward. Your feedback is always appreciated. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't done so yet. And if you want to join my free Facebook group, it's a group of like-minded men who are focused on their self-improvement journeys and all want to continue bettering themselves and holding other men accountable who are trying to do the same thing. Click that link down below to join this growing community. If you want to work with me personally on a one-to-one basis to start to discover your self-improvement journey, or just level up that journey that you're currently on right now, click the link down below to apply for a discovery call. I can't wait to talk to you even further. Remember, at the end of the day, man, it truly all starts with you. If you want some more men's improvement content, you can click the video right here. Peace out, man.